Right. Follow this page for more of this content. Share to people in your contact because this kind of content is what you'll be seeing on this page, Digital Solution. And my name is Jeremy Christopher, and I'm sharing with you today why you get broke. There's a lot of people that get money in the beginning of the month, and before the end of the month or middle of the month, they're already broke. Why are you always broke? You hear some people they say, oh, 10 years ago, 15 years ago, 20 years ago, I was the talk of the town. Where are they today? Why do some people do fraud, internet fraud, and after a while they don't get money anymore? Why are you always broke? Why do you need to be calling people every day for urgent 5K, urgent 2K, 3K, like that? Why can't you be that person that borrows people money? There are certain mistakes you are making. And that is some of the things I would like to share with you today. For more of this content, make sure you follow this page, like it, and share this. Make sure you like it if you love what I'm doing. Share it to people in your contact so that they can learn some of these things and get them to like our page and follow for more of this content. The reason why you are getting broke is that you've never understood one of the first principles of money. The first principle of money is that money is not supposed to be spent. I know it sounds very strange that how can you make money and not spend money? And how can you get anything done without spending money? I will explain to you. Every money that comes into your life, I'm explaining to you why you get broke. One of the reasons you get broke is that you don't know that money is not supposed to be spent. Rather, money is supposed to be multiplied. Let me pause. Reason on what I said again. I said money is not supposed to be spent. Money is supposed to be multiplied. Now, what is the thing that you now spend? It is the money bile and money waste and money fruit. I will explain it to you. Now, money people mistake. There is what we call money, and there is what we call money fruits or money byproduct. Like you say, byproduct of which is waste, like those smoke that comes at the silencer of a vehicle. That's a byproduct of the carbon dioxide and all those things that happen within the combustion of the engine of the car. So we have money, then we have money buy or money waste or money fruit. Now, money is referred to as capital in amongst those who understand the principle of multiplying money. Money is supposed to be planted. It's a seed. Another word for money is seed. But there is what we call money bile or money fruits or money waste. It is the product that the seed gives to you that you spend, which is the money waste or the money bile or the fruit of money. That is when you have planted the seed, what the seed gives to you is the fruit. It is that one that you spend. But unfortunately, when money comes to the hand of people, they just mistake it for money fruit or money bile or for the money waste. So they just spend it. But they don't know that when you spend it, what comes into your hand, which is money, another word for money is seed. And when you eat the seed, you cannot get the fruit out of it. So many people get 10,000, 50,000, 100,000, and they eat it, they use it on shoes, on phones, on things that cannot recreate. You can use it to buy shoes if the shoes will multiply more money for you, especially if you want to sell shoes. You can use it for phones if the phone is going to make you money, like maybe you can do online business with that phone and all that. But if what your money, which is not money fruit, if it's the money fruit you use for the phone, is good because that one you have already put the money as a seed and it's germinating. So it is what the money brought for you that you are spending. But if it is the real money itself you are using to buy those things and you don't have other money in store, you will always be broke and you'll be in this cycle of broke. And many of our old people who are not financially intelligent, this is one of the reasons many of them got rich yesterday and today they are broke. So money is not to be spent. Every time you spend money, you spend your future. You spend all the things that the money should have turned into. You spend all the things that the money should have turned into for you. So, what the first principle you must know to not get broke so that you will escape being broke and this cycle of being broke, having today and not having tomorrow, is that you must plant your money. How do you plant your money? Whenever you get your salary, after you remove all the expenses that you have, your transport, the one you use for fuel for those that have a car, your feeding allowance and all that, you must separate. No matter how big or how small you are earning, there is an amount of money that must be used as a seed. Seed is something you plant to get a fruit. So if you take all the money and spend it, you can't break from that cycle. And you always wish to travel around the world. You always wish to go on vacation. You always wish to. You will only be seeing all the good things of life. You won't be able to have them because you always buy and buy and buy. And this world, it is those people that sell that are the rich. I always tell people that it is the rich people, it is the poor that makes the rich richer. Okay, when Dangote produces spaghetti and sugar, if there is no poor, is it not the poor that goes to buy them at 10 naira, 100 naira, 500, 1,000? It is those money the rich pack together. They will use to go and collect bigger, fatter loans to expand their business. But the person that will always be at the mercy of the rich is the person always buying. So you must have something you are selling. So money is not to be spent. The first thing is that you must plant your money. How much have you planted this year? Today is November, maybe 14. You are hearing me. What have you planted this year from the income, from your business? That 10,000, you are earning 100,000. If you remove 10,000 for 1 year, it's 120,000. That 120,000 can be your first deposit for a shop. It can be your first deposit to go to your neighboring state, Cotonou, to go and buy clothes to be selling or shoes. It can be your first deposit for your affiliate marketing business online. It can be your first deposit for the YouTube channel you want to buy to be sharing your content and product. It can be your first deposit for the music you want to record that you want to put on streaming platforms. It can be, so that seed, as long as you are not separating, you are not planting money, you will always eat the money that comes to your hand. And once you eat the money, you can never get it back again. So that money you also separate can also be, that money can also be what? It can also be the deposit for the land you want to buy. That land you want to pay for 3 years, 4 years, 2 years for. That your 200,000 which you got from separating 20,000 or 50,000 for 1 year can be that money you use to go and deposit for a land that you eventually buy. It can be the same money you use to collect loan from a cooperative or from a microfinance bank to buy a car, especially a car that can help your job that you're doing or business, not just car for luxury to show off. That car must be useful for you. So as long as you separate your money, you will never be broke, because that thing you separate, you can always get back to it to use to do what is important for you. Don't forget, never spend money. It is the fruit of money or the byproduct of money you should spend. Money tempts you, it comes to you as though it's yours. It's not every money that comes to your hand that is for you. Money is supposed to be your need. Once you remove it, you must plan the rest. The second thing is that fruits and buy of money, it is the fruits and the byproduct of money that should be spent. So when you first get your money, the reason why you are broke all the time is that you don't know the money not to be spent and the money to be spent. You think that is every income that comes to your hand that you should spend. No. Even in tight economies, even if it's 1,000 you are separating, you will be amazed at what that 1,000 can do after 2-3 years. And it's not that you just be keeping it. But one thing about money is that when you don't pile it up first and you don't have it in bulk, you will not even be able to use it to do anything. Do you know that you are saving 1,000 naira today, by the time you save 1,000 for 100 days, do you know that's 100,000? For 50 days, that's for even if your 1,000 give you 50,000, do you know you can start your business as borrowing people 10,000 and be collecting 13,000? You can start a mini loan business and your contact among your friends. You borrow them this, they return it with interest and all that. Do you know that under 1 year, 3 years, that your 100K that you used to start that mini loan business would have turned into another thing? Are you with me? Somebody can say, oh, loan business, what would if they don't return my money? That's where brain and meeting business consultant comes in, because there is a way you can set up structures around your loan business that people will pay you back, especially when you're starting with people in your contact, friends, not families, friends or contacts. Or there's a way, and all your contact, there's a way you can, because people in those ones, there will always be people that need fast cash, urgent 2K, urgent 3K. By the time they borrow urgent 2K and they return it with 2,200, 2,300, and 10 people borrow that from you, so they don't know how to separate the money in their hands. So you can be the one providing that money to them and returning it, with interest. The number 3 thing why you get broke is that you don't know that money comes as a seed. Every money that comes to your hand is coming as a pretense. Don't fall for it. It's a seed. You must plant it. And how do you plant money? You put money into what money can multiply for you. Go into a village and buy a land for 500,000 and leave it for the next 3 to 4 years. Go and get clothes and use the money to go and multiply the clothes business. Start selling food. Go and learn how to make flowery products and beginning to sell it to other people. Go and learn. Sit down and look for a product. Now you can even do e-commerce. Go on Jumia and open a store. Put the picture of the product there and begin to deliver it to people as they buy it from you. It's not even you that own the product. As they go and order it, you go to Lagos Island or Abuja, in the depot area where they sell the product, you go and send it to people. Do it for 1 year and see what will happen. So money is not supposed to be spent. It is the byproduct of money that is spent. One of the reasons why you continually getting broke is that you are spending your money fruit and your money you are spending the money seed. And as long as you're spending your seed, your money, money can never multiply in your hand. I hope you share this with somebody that needs this, and in the next 3-4 years, 1 year, 6 months, they will see how much they would have been able to gather by just applying many of these principles. I'll see you again, and remain Bemi Christopher. I love this page, like it, follow this page for more of this content, and share to those in your contact. If you have not shared this, it means you've not heard me.